Good afternoon. I'm Rin, representing Jinta Architect. For the Love Makes a Home brief given by Mr. Rain and Mrs. Mink. Our team developed and reinterpreted it into a concept called love-life balance. A balance between love and living. Love. Rin faltered. What comes next again? The lights in the conference room dimmed just as Akbab let out a sigh. Do you have the memory of a goldfish? That was quick. I just forgot. Do I really have to present? Can't you or someone else do it? You designed it. No one understands it better than you. You're the best person to present your own work. But it's our project, too. You helped a lot, Rin said, which made Akbab smile. You've got this. Just believe in yourself. Then I want to be the presenter more often. It's nice when someone's cheering me on like this. Akbab chuckled, and her smile caused Rin to feel momentarily lightheaded. Have I ever told you I like your smile? No. Why? Because when you're just sitting there looking serious, you seem cold and hard to approach, like you've got something on your mind. But when you smile, you're so bright and cute. So I want to see you smile more often. Is that so? Akbab smiled even wider. She reached over to pinch Rin's cheek, playful and fond. You're more grown-up than I thought. Of course I am. I'm old enough to love a beautiful woman now. So cheesy. Akbab wrinkled her nose in mock disgust, but she was smiling so hard it looked like her cheeks might burst. With this kind of support, I'm sure we'll win. Rin beamed with confidence. The final pitch for Rain and Mink's vacation house project had reached the final round. The venue was buzzing with excitement, filled with people from the competing teams, company staff, fellow business owners, and well-known socialites. Among the crowd was someone who drew a lot of attention, Khaled, an executive and owner of a renowned luxury hotel chain with branches throughout Thailand and across Asia. He was chatting lively with Mink. There are so many people here, Rin said nervously as she scanned the room. Mr. Rain and Mrs. Mink probably invited their friends, too. That was why everyone wanted to win this pitch. Or, at the very least, make it far enough to present their work. Just having the chance to show it to potential clients could change a company's entire future. Akbab felt the pressure, but she did her best to stay calm for the sake of her team. Let's go get ready. This is our moment. About half an hour before presentations began, teams and staff from each company were busy checking equipment and finalizing their preparations. Some made time to eat or take care of personal needs. Akbab and Turtiz had just stepped out of the restroom when they ran into Mind and the. Turtiz kept her head down, not daring to meet their eyes, while Mind tried to show courtesy as a fellow competitor. I hope for today's pitch. I hope you'll accept the results fairly. Akbab cut in and walked off coldly, forcing Turtiz to rush after her without looking back. I don't know what trick these team will pull today, Pat muttered with his arms crossed, sitting in the private waiting room of Jinta Architect as Akbab and Turtiz returned. Screw him. Don't be scared. We just have to beat them, Chan said boldly, though deep down he was just as anxious as the rest of the team. All they could do was sit there, go over their work one more time, check this and that, and wait. Wait until it was their turn to present. Right now, only Turtiz knew that it was Mindspace's turn, having been updated by V. Hello, I'm Mind from Mindspace. Today I'll be presenting one of our proudest home renovation projects. Our concept is Love-Life Balance. A life where love and daily living blend in harmony. I believe a lasting relationship is one where both partners respect each other's personal space. That's why we designed this house to suit Mr. Rain and Mrs. Mink's lifestyle in particular. We focused on comfort, modernity, and their personal tastes. From what we've gathered, both Mr. Rain and Mrs. Mink have strong, cherished memories of Japan. Turtiz stared at the photo on stage that V had sent her and turned pale in shock. Miss Akbab. Look at this. She rushed over, no longer caring if she was revealing her secret in front of the whole team. Everyone stared, wondering what was going on. Akbab looked at the screen and gasped. The 3D render being presented was nearly identical to Rin's design, except for a few small differences in detail. That's our design. Rin peeked in beside Akbab and became more shocked than anyone. The rest of the room got up and crowded around. Everyone turned to each other with a mix of reactions: stunned, anxious, tense, and confused about how things could have ended up like this. How did Mindspace get their work? This isn't a coincidence. This is obvious plagiarism. Chan was the first to yell. Panic began to spread. Their team was moments away from taking the stage, and now this. Young instinctively turned to look at Tertez, the doubt and suspicion he'd long harbored about her, and V rising to the surface. They stole our work. How could they? Rin shouted, lunging toward the door like she would storm the stage, but Pat grabbed her arm in time. Calm down, Rin. If you go now, we might not be able to fix anything. He stopped her, trying to think. But he didn't realize the one who had already slipped out of the room wasn't Rin, still fuming and restless. It was Akbab. She strode down the hallway toward the presentation room. When she saw Mind stepping out, she marched straight to her. You did it again. Mind was greatly stunned by Akbab's fury. She nodded at her team to go ahead, then turned back to speak. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You stole my work. Again. Stole what? Mind was still confused until Akbab added, the concept, the details, everything's the same. And now you're pretending you don't know anything? You're just the same as you always were. You haven't changed at all. Suddenly, Mind remembered the day they pressured her to switch teams and showed her a mysteriously completed design, appearing out of nowhere like magic. Maybe her unease had been right all along. I won't let you destroy my company. I'm going to fight this to the very end. Akbab forced the words out, frustrated. Then she turned and rushed back to the prep room, leaving Mind standing there, dazed and unsure what had just happened. How had it come to this? And how did Akbab know the two projects were alike? You gave our work to your girlfriend, didn't you? Yong snapped at Tertez. What? Are you crazy? I didn't. Then how'd they get it? Who else could it be? I don't know. Then how did you get that photo from the stage? Who sent it to you? That's enough. Tertez, step outside. Chan cut in. He pulled Yong aside and held him back. Tertez quickly nodded and slipped out. Listen, Yong. Right now, the most important thing is to handle this pitch. But Tertez, fix the problem in front of us first. Got it. Yong pressed his lips together, tried to steady himself, then slowly nodded. Grandma. Rin found Akbab standing at the sink in the restroom, hands on the counter, eyes red. She had probably come in to pull herself together, but the moment she was alone, even for just a few minutes, her tears and emotions burst out like a dam breaking. This feels just like the day I found out my design had been stolen and entered into a contest. It's okay. Back then you were alone, but not anymore. Rin stepped closer and gently placed a hand on her shoulder, slowly receiving her into a hug. Thanks, Akbab murmured. She allowed herself just one sob before pulling away. Then she wiped her tears, steadied herself. We have to fix the project. Fix it. Yeah. But how? We don't have time. And we have no proof to show that Mindspace stole our design. I have another house model I designed. If we move fast, we might be able to adjust it in time for the afternoon pitch. You designed one? Rin asked, surprised. Yeah, I'll explain later. Go tell the others to get ready. We're going to need everyone's help if we want to race against the clock. With that, Akbab jogged to the elevator to grab her laptop and another external hard drive from the car. It took her less than 15 minutes to get back in the room, where Rin had already gathered the entire team. We're switching to my house model. Will it be ready in time? Pat asked seriously. I already worked on most of it. It's just not finished. If we all help out, it'll be ready. Akbab nodded, giving the team her confidence. Yong, help with the 3D presentation. Chan, work on the interior. Tertez, revise the pitching slides. Rin, help me look over the concept. Pat, could you talk to Mr. Rain and Mrs. Mink? Buy us some time. Tell them we had a tech issue if you have to. We just need a bit more time.